Once upon a time, in a quiet green forest, lived a gentle little squirrel. She had bright, kind eyes and a heart full of care. But there was something unusual about her. Wherever she went, she carried a small brown suitcase tied to her back. Inside that suitcase were dozens of tiny folded papers. Each one held a memory or an apology. Whenever someone hurt her, she'd write it down. Whenever she made a mistake, she'd whisper softly, "I'm sorry," and place that note inside. She believed that remembering everything, the good and the bad, would help her become a better squirrel. "I don't want to forget," she often said. "Every feeling matters, even the painful ones." So each day, she added more and more a harsh word from a friend, a moment she stayed silent when she should have spoken, a small misunderstanding, a broken promise. At first, the suitcase was light, but as time passed, it grew heavier and heavier. Her tiny back began to ache. Her steps slowed. She couldn't climb trees as fast as before. She didn't laugh as much either. Still, she refused to let go. "These are my lessons," she told herself. "If I don't carry them, I'll forget how to be kind." One afternoon, as she walked slowly through the forest, she met an old turtle resting beneath a tall tree. He looked at her kindly and asked, "Little one, why do you walk as if you're carrying the whole world?" The squirrel smiled sadly. "Because I am," she said. "This suitcase holds all my sorries and my memories. I don't want to forget what I've done wrong." The turtle nodded slowly, then asked gently, "But tell me, have you forgiven yourself?" The little squirrel fell silent. She didn't know what to say. Her heart felt even heavier than before. That night, rain poured over the forest. The ground turned muddy and cold. The squirrel tried to run for shelter, but her suitcase was too heavy. Her legs gave out. She fell, and the suitcase flew open. Hundreds of folded papers scattered into the wind. She cried out, scrambling to collect them. But the wind was faster. Some papers vanished into puddles, some disappeared into the sky, others drifted deep into the forest. And there she stood, with nothing on her back. For the first time in forever, she felt light. She took a deep breath. The air felt soft again. Her feet moved freely, and when she looked up at the trees, she smiled, a real, joyful smile. Days passed. She still made mistakes. She still felt deeply, but now, instead of writing them down, she simply learned from them. When she was wrong, she sighed sorry, and then she let it go. One sunny morning, the old turtle came to visit again. He found her leaping from tree to tree, laughing in the wind. "You've changed," he said warmly. The squirrel nodded. "I still remember," she said, "but I no longer carry." She looked at his shell and smiled. "You carry your home. I was carrying my hurt." The turtle smiled back. "It's okay to carry some things," he said, "but not everything helps you grow." Moral of this story: sometimes we believe that holding on to guilt will make us better, that carrying our past will keep us kind. But holding too much doesn't make us wiser. It just makes us tired. True growth begins with self-forgiveness. We don't need to forget what hurt us, but we must stop carrying what no longer helps us fly. Say soar, learn, and then Let it go, because life feels lighter that way.